Howdy folks, Bluesboy Jag here with yet another cigar box guitar. This is the first one of this kind I've ever made. This is a Daruma, D-A-R-U-M-A. I really like the artwork on it. It's also got the same artwork on the back of it. I use red oak for necks, for my necks. This is a 4-stringer. I use the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. It's the most common way to string a 4-stringer. You don't have to string it that way. You can string it however you want. You can put 3-3-3-3 on there if you want, but most people use 5-4-3-2 or 6-5-4-3. This is tuned to open A, which means this is a regular A string. You can use any brand of strings, by the way, for electric guitars. This is an A string tuned to A. Your next string is a D, that's tuned up to E. Your next string is a G string, which is tuned up to A. And your second string is a B string tuned up to C sharp. So it's just like having the traditional rock and roll A, the 1-finger A chord, but it's tuned to that, so you don't need any fingers to play it. So it's open A. The reason I use open A, because these strings are light gauge strings. G is a little bit floppy, a little bit too loose for open G for these strings. And these are 10s. So I would recommend 11s if you want to go down to G. 9s, that might be pushing it a bit. 9s are really thin. I really hate 9s, but 10s or 11s should be fine, or even 12s. And of course, you don't have to tune these open. You can tune them however you like to tune them. All this is on my free DVD, which I include with every cigar box guitar. So anyway, let's get down to it. This is what this sounds like with a glass slide. It's running through a 65 Fender Princeton cranked O, about 3/4 of the way up. Of course, you don't have to play slide, just slide with these. You can play regular style as well. Tune these, when I put the strings on, I tune these to open chords. I set the intonation with the bolt there. You can see that's not a straight bolt. It's kind of like the old Gibson Melody Maker, where they had a one-piece bridge. It was not an adjustable bridge. And so when you see that, a couple people have asked me it's crooked. Well, it's crooked for a reason. So your intonation is perfect. So you can play the chords in tune all the way up and down the neck. I use bolts on the back here to hold the strings in. When you change your strings, you can either cut the strings or unscrew the bolts. And regular volume knob. This is a humbucker pickup in this one. And I use a smaller bolt up here for a bridge. For a nut. And that's old school. It's like they used to do 75, 100, 125 years ago. These have been around a long time, folks. These are regular wire frets, by the way, that you would find on any store-bought electric guitar, Fender, Gibson, Gretsch, etc. Same type of frets that you would find on any of those guitars. Nothing substandard. As you can see, I've got some fret markers there, fret markers on the side. And I also sign and number every one of my cigar box guitars. Okay, I have this cranked all the way up now, so you can hear the grinding sound of a glass slide. electric amps out of the small boxes, boogie board foot stomper, electric washboard, suitcase bass drum. All at jagshouse.com. Thanks for watching.